Where a new controversy has fired up Arizona's immigration debate. A substitute teacher by the name of Tony Hill writing a letter to lawmakers claiming that his Hispanic students hate America and just want to be, quote, gang members or gangsters. The letter was then read aloud in the state Senate as lawmakers debated bills on illegal immigration, and it has touched off a major backlash that is now drawing national attention. Trace Gallagher has more live in L.A. with the details. Hey, Trace.
Hey, Megan, the letter was sent to the president of the Arizona Senate, Russell Pierce. He then circulated it to Republican members, and right before they were about to consider 1 out of 5 immigration bills in Arizona, the letter was read aloud by Senator Lori Klein. Listen here.
I asked the students why they refused to say the Pledge of Allegiance, and they responded by saying, "We are Mexicans, and Americans stole our land."
The letter went on to say, and I'm quoting, "I have found that substitute teaching in these areas, most of the Hispanic students do not want to be educated, but rather be gang members and gangsters. They hate America and are determined to reclaim this area for Mexico." Well, Democratic Senator Steve Gallardo was also mentioned in the letter, as Hill went on to say, and again I'm quoting here, "The regular teacher's instructions were for the students to read a few pages and answer the questions regarding Mark Twain in their history textbook and to finish their final drafts." To Senator Steve Gallardo, thanking him for his position on illegal immigration rights. Well, now Senator Gallardo and other Democrats are trying to question the veracity of the letter. Listen to this.
It is hard to believe that we would have a class that would act and behave in this manner. We're talking 8th graders here. Show me an 8th grade class that actually behaves like this. Anyone who would have read this would have said this is nonsense.
Well, the state of Arizona has confirmed that Tony Hill, did get his teaching certificate back in October of last year. But the Glendale School District says in the past 2 years there has not been an Anthony Hill or a Tony Hill who is substituted. So now the Senate President Russell Pierce is under fire. He defended that by saying, and I'm quoting, "I've spoken with the teacher who wrote this letter. He stands by everything he wrote. This is happening in our classrooms. The behavior by these students cannot and will not be condoned." Again, the question, the teacher who wrote this never asked for this to be made public, though he himself has not come out publicly. But as this controversy builds, Megan, he may eventually have to.
Indeed. And now there are calls in particular by some Democratic lawmakers for Senator Lori Klein, the state senator who read that, who we saw the soundbite from on the Senate floor, to come out and apologize. She joins me live in about a half an hour right here. Right. She's also being accused of racism for repeating the contents of the letter. Trace, thank you for that.